What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the real of reality TV. All right, so we know that Kenya's been suspended indefinitely. Don't know if that means she's not coming back at all or not to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But anyway, Kandi, she recently went on a radio show and she was talking about it. She was asked about it and she shared her thoughts. I find it a little bit ironic, actually a lot ironic. So, and maybe a bit hypocritical. So let's just go ahead and get into this clip.
Oh, Kandi, Housewives, you ain't there no more.
No.
Aren't you glad that you ain't there this season? They pulling out guns and shit. They threatening to shoot people. I don't think that ever happened on the show before.
You know what? I right now I'm like, okay, it's good. I ain't there, good, But Cynthia's like, okay, once the show actually airs, she said I'm gonna miss it then. Okay. I don't miss it so much now, and realistically, I do see stuff and I'm like, why they doing that? Like, I don't like the fact that they suspended Kenya. Yeah. I know a lot of people's like, she shouldn't have shown that. But it's the Housewives. Like, how many times we done did something that you think somebody shouldn't do? So who made the rules? Like, why y'all all of a sudden got such an issue with somebody doing something crazy to somebody?
Believe it or not, that drama.
If it was in the public, if it was in the internet, and the girl came at her, it's like, okay, well,
that was the
rule. You don't get to choose how she come back. So I just wasn't feeling all of that, but hey, we'll see when it come on TV.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, hold up. Did she really say that? And I know she said if that girl did something to her, she doesn't get to choose how Kenya gets to respond. None of us know what really happened that invoked Kenya to get activated to do what she did. Honestly, there's no proof of that. All we really have is allegations that caused her to act in that way. But I've already talked about this so much with Kenya, where it's like, girl, you did this at your place of business, and now you want to turn around and make yourself to look like the victim, to say people need to stop tearing down Black women when they're trying to, do a business venture and support Black business women and this and that and the other. But yet you chose to do something like this in your business location that you claim was something that you were creating as a legacy for your child. That's crazy. But Kandi, of all people, saying this, when all of us remember the infamous scene at the reunion when Phaedra got called out for, I guess, saying what she said to Portia and putting the battery in her back.
I want to hear from Phaedra, because Phaedra, why repeat it or why say it? I mean,
right, and why tell it to someone else?
I repeated it because I heard it.
You repeated it. You're gonna have to stop saying that, or I'm gonna I need to move. You got to stop saying that, Phaedra. Now you know damn well. Said it. Now come on with the real now.
I'm not saying I didn't say it. I'm saying I repeated it.
Phaedra,
no, what I'm saying to you, I didn't say that.
I asked you. I said, because the first thing, of course, it sounds so far-fetched. Kane and Ty want to drug me. I've been around them. I called you and I said, child, I think she mad at me. I don't know. You said, well, let me give you the tea. And that's the motherfucking tea I was served from my friend.
Oh, God.
So the second thing I said was, well, damn, how did she say it? I said, was she serious? You were like, girl, let me tell you something. You never know what people going to do. We can't play with stuff like this.
Well, I'm just repeating.
How could you believe it if you know we were around each other several times?
It's not about whether I believe what she said. Phaedra is an attorney, 5 degrees. She said all the time. She's my trusted friend. And the reason I asked it was because it was concerning me. There's nothing wrong with asking the question. I did not accuse Kandi. I asked her a question, and she told me no. I did not say for a fact, Kandi, you tried to drug me. I asked her. I said, I was told this. Let me tell you what I heard about you. That you and your husband had planned on drugging me and take me back to your house.
Oh, damn lie.
I just told you just last night she sent me a cease and desist. You had all these opportunities to tell me the truth.
So Phaedra,
I don't.
Phaedra, speak.
Man, because she don't have anything to say.
Repeated what someone told me.
But y'all always repeat what somebody, but you say it as a fact. This ain't the first lie, it won't be the
Phaedra,
last.
you knew she was bringing it out on television. I mean, why?
I I
Are you
repeat.
that mad at her?
No, I'm not that mad at her. I mean,
Do you think she was capable of it?
I was repeating
She's
something.
vengeful.
I shouldn't have repeated it. But you set her up to say it.
You used me. She used me to hurt you.
Why tell Portia you heard it directly from Kandi?
I mean, at the time, when I was giving her all the information, I mean, I
Just say a lie. Just say a lie. Like, we would respect that more.
Basically,
A lie.
you gave her a whole bunch of stuff to say to me.
No, I gave.
And then when you saw us blow up on each other at the what, you didn't
smiled.
say anything.
To take it off the fact that Kandi was talking about you, like, I just got to know a motive behind this.
I just can't believe she would do that. Like, she and I, it has escalated over the years. But to say, repeat and say I would drug somebody, it's just like multiple levels to that. It's like, for one, she, as a person who knows me, knows that I don't do drugs and deal with anything with any drugs. But then on top of that, as an attorney, why would you repeat to say somebody
it's
would drug
slanderous.
somebody? Do y'all know people was under my comments talking about hashtag Kandi, a.k.a. Bill Cosby? Do you think that ain't f***ing cool? Y'all know how much I care about my business and my brand.
Yeah.
And y'all gotta sit up there and say some shit like that. It's like, to me, it's one thing to say, oh, she messed with this person, she did that. It's like, whatever, we throw shade, whatever, but drugs? And you would believe and go back and repeat that I would try to drug somebody? You should understand that drugging somebody while they're drinking and taking them home is rape. Y'all accuse me of being a fucking rapist. That is crazy. Why would you even repeat that? You as an attorney, why would you do that? Oh my God. I gotta get away from y'all. Because really, I gotta get away from y'all. See, that's the type of shit I be talking about. This is what I be talking about. See,
I know.
So now I'm the dingo.
Child, Portia with those crocodile tears. I can't every time I see that. But I play that to say this. I mean, we already know that Kandi was like, as long as you want Phaedra here, I will not be here. And Phaedra has not been back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta since that happened. So for her to say that she doesn't agree with Kenya's suspension, are you kidding me right now? And some may say, well, Kenya didn't accuse her of doing something that she hasn't done or hasn't accused her of being a criminal. I think that big old card that she had blowing up said insurance fraud, HO. So insurance fraud is a crime. I'm just saying. So I don't know if she just was not thinking when she was talking about this and she's just trying to go up for her friend. But this is looking definitely a bit hypocritical on her behalf, saying that she doesn't agree with Kenya being suspended when Phaedra was finished from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And a lot of people were saying that they needed to bring her back because she was needed for the show. So which is it? So anyway, guys, I just thought I would talk about that, and I would love to know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.